Hi, this is Ben from Trident Fly Fishing. We're here today in our product testing studio to show you something that probably doesn't get a lot of attention in the fly fishing community, and that is nippers. So why nippers? We've seen recently that companies like Abel and Simms have released nippers that have been a lot more costly than what you're traditionally used to paying, and we wanted to give you a little bit of a product demo to see whether or not these nippers are worth the money. So the three nippers that we're comparing today are a Montana Fly $4 traditional nipper. These are going to be pretty much the same as any of your cast metal nippers that you'll see across fly shops nationwide. Very low cost option. The new for 2014 made in the USA Simms nippers, and the impetus for the entire test is the Abel nipper, which comes in at the most expensive at $50 for the nipper. Plus, if you want this handy lanyard so you don't lose your trophy nippers, another $25, bringing this price tag to $75 for the standard colors. And if you want these Abel nippers in a brown trout graphic, you're looking at an additional $50, bringing this package with the lanyard to a whopping $125. Now, let's talk about features. First off is the Montana Fly nippers. These are pretty much your standard nippers. They cut things. It also features a hook eye cleaner, which many of the nippers in this design will see. The Simms nipper is a much more well-machined tool. It's built right here in Montana, features replaceable blades, and is fully machined. It also has a hook eye cleaner, which is a little bit more disguised than you might get on the Montana Fly version. It's a little bit harder to poke yourself. Finally, the Abel. It's still an all-machined, made in the USA nipper with replaceable blades and a hook eye cleaner, but features a much nicer paint job than you'll see on the Simms. So on to our impressions here. When you're holding each of these nippers, we have very low expectations of the Montana Fly, your standard nipper. But between the Simms and the Abel just feels a lot more solid. The spring mechanism on the Simms is just not quite as snappy as that on the Abel. And of course, these two have replaceable blades, but as you'll see in a minute, all blades are not created equal. And to demonstrate that, we're going to cut some common fly fishing materials. What we've got here is some 60-pound fluorocarbon, which every tarpon angler uses all the time. We've also got a nice piece of orange 30-pound Dacron backing. And finally, the really tough one is some Jerry Brown hollow gel spun, which is a nice backing option for you if you're looking for a gel spun that can be spliced and doesn't have that super rough feel that you get from some of the Rio and SA brands. So now, let's see how these cut. What we found is that the Montana Fly version actually did okay. It cut the 60-pound fluoro very well, cut the Dacron cleanly, and managed to make it through even the gel spun. The Simms, on the other hand, had a little bit of trouble. It did not make it through the 60-pound. It had a lot of trouble with the Dacron and did not even make a dent into the gel spun. And finally, the Abel. The Abel just cut everything like butter. The 60-pound fluoro, the 30-pound Dacron, and finally, even the gel spun, it had a tiny bit of trouble there. So as fly fishermen, we spend a lot of time changing flies. So while it's true that the Montana Fly nipper for $4 will get the job done for you, particularly if you're a trout angler, if you're looking for the ultimate experience, the Abel nippers are going to be far superior to the Simms or anything that you can buy for under $10. You can get the Abel or the Simms nippers with free shipping at tridentflyfishing.com. And don't forget to let us know what you think about these nippers. And if you have any questions, leave us a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.